Today I'll be ranking all the Spider-Man villains from the live action movies to the 2 animated movies. Fuck the Sonyverse. The bottom of the barrel is an obvious choice. TASM 2's Green Goblin.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
It might just be the worst thing to ever happen to Spider-Man, fucking let alone comic book movies. No need to speak on this one for too long. He's absolute shite. Time for people to click off the video. Electro is so bad. TASM 2 can't do nothing right with its villains. With what could have been a great motive for the audience to sympathise with, it's just turned straight corny. I love Jamie Foxx, but this movie ain't it, bruh. He's so bad that in No Way Home they just ignore his characteristics that were in TASM 2 because he's just so shit. Andrew Garfield has some weak villains, man. The Lizard, aka Dr. Connors, is just such an ordinary villain. Not compelling, and some questionable CGI. Mid. Where is Venom? Why is Venom not been ranked yet? Cause he's not, alright? Hear me out. Solid smash. Alright, all seriousness. I know Eddie Brock is trash.
You're trash, Brock.
But I would be lying if I said I was encapsulated because of how menacing he is. I know the whole Venom situation is very half-assed because Raimi himself didn't want him in this movie. But he's just so sick, I can't help but put him up here. Unfortunately, with the little that I have, I'll have to place the Sandman at 8. I know that's Venom's fault, and that's why Sandman is higher. You happy now? With the little that we do see of the Sandman, he's solid. I actually have a tie with 6th and 7th place. Go to hell! Kingpin and the Prowler both do their job. The Prowler doing most of the damage on screen while also being personal to Miles, and Kingpin running the whole show. I imagine that once Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out, the Spot could rank higher. But for now, he's set himself up perfectly, and you feel his presence. I hear all the criticism loud and clearly. I just don't give a damn.
I don't give a fuck!
Because Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio is amazing. I know it's not comic book accurate, but for what we got, I think it's quite great. Homecoming might not be perfect, but Michael Keaton's Vulture comes pretty close to that. For being such a grander movie, Vulture was the perfect candidate. Michael Keaton as Vulture gives us some of our best Spider-Man villain moments ever.
I'll kill you and everybody you love.
Oh, shiver my timbers! Shut up, man!
I think every sane person would have these last 2 at the top. The real question is who's 1 and who's 2? Green Goblin is a great villain, but Doc Ock has so much going for him. And you get established with Doc Ock a lot earlier than you do with Green Goblin. So it gives more time to see Doc Ock being a villain than what you do with Green Goblin. However, there's one man standing in front of Doc Ock being number 1.
We're exceptional. We don't need you to save us.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I've watched you from deep behind Norman's cowardly eyes. Gods don't have to choose. We take.
And that is Willem Dafoe. Arguably the greatest comic book antagonist performance ever. He's just so iconic, so I'm rightfully putting him at the top of the throne. Both are amazing, and if you have one over the other, I could completely understand that.